Hello, this is David Shipper. I'm so excited to make this video. Apple's offered me early access to their new buy now, pay later product, Apple Pay Later. If you're not familiar with this is their newest financial product that allows you to take out a loan for a purchase and pay that off over 6 weeks. In this video, I'll explain what it is. I'll explain how it works, and some of the ways that it works are a little bit different than other buy now, pay later products. So make sure to pay attention because it's not exactly the same, and you'll see why in this video. And make sure to watch to the end because if you go through this process and you decide, well, I need more than what I applied for, there is an easy few steps that you need to take to just apply for a higher amount, and I'll show those to you as well. So Apple Pay Later is a buy now, pay later product. This is a financial product that is very popular right now. And with Apple, you can apply for an amount of $50 to $1,000 to make a purchase. And after you make that purchase, you pay that off over 6 weeks in 4 equal payments. Now, this is the type of product for someone who needs to borrow money very quickly and does not want to carry that debt maybe on a credit card, where you just pay the minimum balance and you extend that over a long period of time and you pay interest. With Apple Pay Later, as long as you pay it off in the 6 weeks, you pay no fees or interest for that product. It's basically a money management tool and a lending product for those that need to borrow a little bit for a purchase. Now, is it better than a credit card? Well, for someone who has a credit card, you'll know that you'll receive rewards. And if you pay off that credit card balance within, by the next billing cycle, then you'll pay no interest anyways. However, credit cards are not for everyone, and it is easy to overspend with a credit card. So for a lot of people, this type of product is really nice. It charges no interest and it has a set amount of time and a set amount of payments for you to pay off that amount. Once you're invited to apply for Apple Pay Later, you will see this little invitation at the top of your mobile wallet. So you'll need to go into your Apple Wallet. Obviously, if you're an Android user, you're not going to get this opportunity, but if you have an Apple device and you have an Apple Wallet, open up your Apple Wallet and you'll see in there if you're invited. My guess is that if you're invited to this, you might have the Apple credit card and they already know a little bit about you and how you spend and how you pay money back. But they also might offer this to the general public. It's really unclear how they're going to distribute this once it's more broadly available. So you click this link and it takes you to a page that tells you a little bit more about the product. It explains that you're going to make payments over time. It also lets you know that it will not impact your credit score. Now, they do what's called a soft credit no, I shouldn't say that. They do perform what's called a soft credit pull, which is a little different than a hard credit pull, and it should not impact your credit when they do that, but that allows them to see a little bit of information about your credit worthiness. And finally, it just talks about once it's available, if you're approved, then it will show up in your Apple Wallet as a payment option. And then you scroll down to the bottom and you'll see at the bottom of the page, there are 4 disclosures that nobody reads. You simply click this button right here, apply now. So this screen may look a little bit different when you apply. It just details that I'm getting early access to this product and a few more details about the limits. But $50 to $1,000 are the dollar amounts that you can apply for. And again, they'll check your credit, but it won't impact your credit score. And then it details, and this is very important, it is only available online using Apple Pay or in-app for in-app purchases. So you cannot use this in store at checkout. And next you'll input a dollar amount. I'm going to apply for $250. And it details the payment plans. And I will point this out. What's really interesting, and I did not know this before, and this is definitely different than other buy now, pay later products, is that your first payment of 4 is due immediately. So the next, every 2 weeks after you make this purchase and make your first payment, you'll be charged again. So that's where the 6 weeks comes from. It also controls a little risk for Apple because that means, of the $250 that I'm applying for, I'm really only borrowing 75% of that because I'm making the first payment immediately. Click continue, and now your request is being processed. I'm not sure exactly what they're processing because I haven't entered in any information yet, but with Apple, if you've applied for the Apple card, you know that they already pre-fill a lot of information. They already know quite a bit about you. So they are probably performing some checks in this process. Who knows what they're checking? And now I'm entering my name, date of birth, phone number. Obviously, I'm not showing that information to you, except to say that I was born in September of 2000. So I'm 23, 24 years old, depending if I did my math right. And now, of course, you're going to enter your mailing address, which I'm not showing here either because I prefer to get my fan mail digitally. So please send me messages or email me if you're going to send things to me. And then next, I'll verify all of the information that I input to make sure it's accurate before I continue. And you'll see there's links to a bunch of disclosures there that no one will read. And now you will click agree and apply. Wait a few seconds and I'm approved. So I have been approved for $250. And now I'll go to my Apple Wallet. You'll see at the top is Apple Pay Later. And I blurred everything out, obviously, for obvious reasons, but that is at the top of your wallet. And, you know, that's going to make sure that you remember that it's there, right? When it is time to make a purchase. But wait, I applied for $250 and I was approved, but I actually need more than that. Well, that's okay too, because through the application, you can ask for more. You can request a higher amount. So as you see, I am now going to request $500. And what's really cool about this is I don't need to go through that application process again. They already have my information. And as you can see, I was approved for $500. So now I can go and spend $500 on an item. And I am going to make a purchase in my next video. So make sure to watch that. You can see how seamless and how simple it is to use Apple Pay Later to make a purchase. Make sure to subscribe so you're notified when that comes out. Either way, this video is over.